folks. It's Spider Day. Spider Day! I'm so excited. I don't have anything to wear, so we are going to go get Dunkin' and then go to Walmart. I have not been to an opening night of a Marvel movie since No Way Home. I'm so unbelievably excited. It's gonna be so fun and I'm so excited. We're seeing it. It's a 7:15 showing and I need to go get snacks. Well, let's go get movie snacks and let's go get Dunkin'. And I want to try to find a t-shirt. So I think we might go to Five Below. Like, I just want to listen to the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack and the neighborhoods in the studio rubbing their nipples. So no luck in there. They had, like, Spider-Man stuff. It was all, like, the ugly stuff left. Because I know they had cute shirts I saw on TikTok. I think, honestly, it is just, like, this Five Below. But we're gonna go to Walmart, and if I don't find anything there, then I'm scrapping this. But I do need to go to the dollar store to get my candy for tonight. My tummy hurts from that matcha, and it was oat milk, so I'm gonna go blow up the Walmart bathroom. Just checked Instagram. Feet out on Maine. My sorority posted my feet. Bag secured. I now am looking for a birthday present for my nephew, so. And no, I haven't stopped thinking about the fact that my sorority posted my feet on Maine. See, my problem is, I need to stop talking to old people. I go to the stores, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be here for longer than 5 minutes. I'm gonna get the shit I need and leave. And then I end up talking to old people, and then I'm like, you're right, I do want a kombucha. Talking to old people, and I'm like, yes, Arizona is so cool, I've always wanted to go. And I spent more money than I wanted to, but got a cute shirt. And I did get kombucha, and I did get my snacks for later. Let's go home. I'm done. Anyway. I'm so excited! I'm a changed woman. I don't know what I'm to do after that. Oh my god. Quite frankly, I have no notes. I have nothing to say as far as, like, a review. Like, I'm literally starting to edit this video as I'm gonna talk about my review because I quite literally have no notes. I have no notes, and I think that's because this is the first Marvel movie I've got. If you can see my dirty clothes and like just the mess that it is back here, ignore it. I went into this movie not looking up any theories because I found that I go into a Marvel movie with expectations of a specific, plot. I am pretty much consistently let down. I love Spider-Man so much. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. He was my favorite superhero my whole childhood, so I have really high expectations for every single Spider-Man movie, and I didn't want to disappoint myself. Marvel, the MCU lately has had a track record of disappointing me. I was trying to avoid that at all costs, so I was like, alright, let's be proactive about this and let's not look anything up. I knew, spoilers by the way, I knew that more than likely Jean Grey was gonna be in it somehow. I really like how they did it. I think Sadie Sink, literally, when me and my cousin were talking about it, we were talking about how good of a casting choice Sadie Sink was for Jean Grey. Like, she's gonna be incredible. I was really, really nervous about Doomsday, and it's basically fallout of all of the multiverse stuff that they did in the beginning of this phase that I personally didn't really like. I loved No Way Home, and like I loved WandaVision, but I found that watching this past phase, the stuff that I liked more was the characters still dealing with the fallout from Endgame. Dealing with the fallout from the blip. I found that super fascinating. The Falcon and Winter Soldier of it all. Like, I didn't care for the introduction of new heroes like Moon Knight. I liked Moon Knight. Preferred Black Widow, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Thunderbolts in comparison to, like, Loki. and Multiverse of Madness. That's just like a personal thing. That's not even really anything that matters, but I know that I was really nervous about, because this is Brand New Day is the last movie to come out before Doomsday, so I was really nervous about the Doomsday of it all, because I don't care for the multiverse stuff, and I know that what put me off of the multiverse stuff was Multiverse of Madness. I'm a Scarlet Witch's #1 glazer. Wanda Maximoff, get behind me. And, like, I loved WandaVision, and I've, like, always been a Wanda girl. I was Wanda for Halloween when I was, like, 15. She's my girl. So, Multiverse of Madness was a fan service for a specific genre of fan, and then no one ended up liking it. Vividly remember sitting in that theater so mad at just, like, everything, and I thought the movie was unnecessary, and I was angry, and I was like, okay. Being able to see Tom Holland's Spider-Man really, like, dial in his fighting style and have it look so much like the video games was so awesome. I literally looked to my cousin and I was like, dude, finally we get to see Tom Holland actually like do cool shit as Spider-Man. This movie was everything I wanted it to be, as far as Spider-Mans are concerned. And, I love Spider-Man. The Jean Grey of it all, Sadie Sink, I love you. As I was saying, my camera died. If they keep this energy up, the energy that they've been having for Jean Grey in this movie, if they keep it up, the X-Men movies are gonna be so good. Like, they're just gonna be so good. And I actually think Marvel's finally starting to get their shit together and finally starting to listen to their audience and fix what they've been doing and making these horrible cash grab projects. They're finally starting to make, like, good projects again. Let's talk post-credit scene really quick. I've seen a lot of theories about it, and I know it's probably Secret Invasion is when we're gonna see Spider-Man again. I think having Spider-Man back in Doomsday would be a little too much, in all fairness. So I think having him come back in Secret Invasion, and we know it's gonna be Tobey Maguire in there somewhere. I think that's really interesting, but the glitches were Miles Morales-esque, and I love Miles Morales so bad. It would be really cool. I'm not saying that that's my theory. I know it is a theory that does exist. I'm saying that if that were to happen, I would not complain, and in fact, I would really love that. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, and just listening to me rant about how fantastic that movie was, and I'm gonna go see it again tomorrow, so, y'all take it easy. Have a good one.